Okay, howdy everybody. Welcome back to the channel and the Cataclysm. I am Vormithrax, here to play some Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. You know, as I do. So, we're gonna finish this one up. One way or the other, we're gonna finish this one up. So, hopefully in an entertaining fashion. That'd be nice if we could manage that. We'll see, but this is Magic Mutant 728, and it's been a while. He's been running around for quite a bit. So there's the character. You can't see a lot of the good stuff because it's a really long mutation list. But yeah, end of last episode, we had some pretty good luck with some mutations with one glaring negative. We drank a bunch of serums and got rid of some of the worst of the negative mutations. Carnivore's gone, the radiation's gone, things like that. So all of these are fairly low impact, except for that one right there. That one right there, oh man, that was the big one. So that was the big negative. We went from super mana efficient or sensitive to poor mana, which almost cut our mana in half. We had over 6,000 mana when we had it the other way around, and one mutation landed that says you're going to get poor, so it went from high to normal to low on the good side to neutral to low on the bad side, all because of one mutation. So yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Everything else was great. We got some good plus ones and such, but we lost a huge chunk of mana. So, there we go. But we got full night vision, fast reflexes, extremely strong, all sorts of other good stuff. Very dexterous, very perceptive. So our stats in general are up, our abilities are up, and none of the negatives are particularly bad. So all that was wonderful. But yeah, we took a major hit to our mana. But other than that, 12-9, 12-10 is our new normal that we're sitting at. And skills are what they are. They're not going to change much by the time we finish this one up. So here we are sitting in, you know what it is. It's the Humvee. Oh, so many hours I've spent in the Humvee. Is 54 days the longest you've ran a character on a challenge? I have no idea. I am certain that I have had longer, but I couldn't tell you where, when, why, how. There have been so many challenges. So many. I mean, I lost count a long time ago. I'd be surprised if I haven't done like 100 by now. It's been so many challenges. So it's hard for me to answer questions like that. Because I can't remember most of them. They just all kind of blended. So after a while. But yeah, so here we are in our Humvee. We're hanging out in a field. You know, just outside the Dragon's Den right here. We have a dragon swamp area that we're gonna head on into. I am confident. I was confident on Monday, and I'm confident today that this will be the death of us. That going in here is going to get me killed. We'll either drown, or we'll get ate by a dragon, or we'll get stabbed to death by lizard folks, or crocodile, or something. So we're gonna go down here though, and if we don't, then I'm gonna just keep on stepping through the forest over to this brown F over here, and that'll take care of us. that'll probably put the finish on us if this one doesn't. But I don't expect to get out of here alive. So we'll see though. We're gonna give it our best. We're gonna do some prep first. We got some preparation work we're gonna do, and we'll give it a try. We'll see what we can manage. But we're done with the mutation stuff, so I don't think I even have any serums left. Nope, no serums left. And mutagen, nope, we used it all. So we're all set. We've used everything up. I'm not going to purify or anything like that. So we're not... Actually, we are going to read some books. We got just a few skills we need to pick up or get a little higher before we head on in. So... that's kind of the plan. We're just going to strip down to what I think is the bare minimum what we need to head on in there. There's a lot of annoying... You'll see what I mean when we get there, but there's a lot of annoying interface stuff that happens when you go into this place. So it's been a while since I've been in. Maybe it's changed slightly or drastically. I don't know. But we'll see. So we do have a mini nuke. You can see the mini nuke sitting on the back of the vehicle here, and that is a summoned floating disc. It's like a a magical cart that you can drag around with you to hold your stuff, your gear, your crap. I'm still kind of not thinking it's all that useful. I can think of a few circumstances where maybe it would come in handy, but they're pretty situational. Because it acts just like a cart. I mean, it slows you down when you move, dragging it, and otherwise behaves just like a cart. So, I don't know. There's, like I said, there's a few things, and I haven't thought about it too deeply. I didn't spend the week pondering the intricacies and exigencies of using the magical cart spell. But, just from a surface scan, I'm just not all that impressed with it. I'm glad it's in game. Variety is great, but I don't think I would be using it all that often. What's the magic cart called? It's this spell right here, Summon Floating Disc. Summons a floating disc that is sworn to carry your burdens. So, 800 mana, which is a big chunk of mana. That's a big chunk of mana. I mean, it lasts a fair amount of time, an hour and 6 minutes, but that's not a lot of time if you have to stop to get your breath back. If you run your stamina down, then you've got 10 minutes gone just getting your breath back, so it'll disappear quick. So, like I said, and you can extend the duration, of course, with learning the spell. I've only got it at level 1 currently. I believe it goes up to a 24-hour timer if you max it out, which would take a ridiculous long time to do. I mean, a ridiculous long time to do. So, yeah, like I said, for my own personal uses, for that mana cost, I would just cobble together a wooden cart and throw it in the back of the car. Why spend the 800 mana when you can have a perfectly serviceable real one instead of a magic one that's going to cut out a significant chunk of your mana ability? So, it depends on the circumstances. It always, every answer you give in Cataclysm, it's always prefaced by, well, it depends. And whatever particular circumstances you've got going on in your game and your character at that particular time. But, yeah. However, not a big deal. But we are going to work on some of the other stuff. And we're debating whether I'm going to try to plug in the mini nuke as my ultimate Gorman solution. I just don't know if I'm willing to lug that thing in. It's heavy. So we'll see. Once we get stripped down, if we got weight and space, I'll bring it. Whether I'll have a chance to activate it before the dragon eats me, I don't know. But yeah, we'll bring it just in case. Alright, is the Humvee fully decked out? Yeah, well, it doesn't have a belt of ammo for the M2, but other than that, it's pretty much decked out. It's my standard setup. I haven't changed it in quite a while. About the only thing that varies anymore is whether there's a workbench here or whether it's an autoclave, depending on whether or not doing CBMs that run and plan on dissecting them out of enemies instead of just picking up the stuff laying around. So yeah, but otherwise it's been done for quite a while. Pretty straightforward Humvee that I always do. Everybody that watches for any length of time is going to recognize it. My vehicle of choice. Will the farm challenge come next? It absolutely will not. You will never see a farm challenge from Vormithrax in Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Unless there's some pretty serious changes to the whole food, time, systems, and so on. Not likely to ever occur. That is a nuke. Yes, that is the mini nuke. I'm debating whether I want to haul it into the Dragon Den. Alright, so let's make some decisions. I don't think I need to change much here, and I really can't change much here, so we're going in light. It's going to be just the standard stuff. I don't even have any material to fix that, really. Maybe I have a flame piece I haven't taken apart yet, but I'm not going to bother. So we're going in as is, which is fairly light to begin with. The problem we're going to run into is there's a lot of swimming involved, so we're going to have to do some swim training. I do have a book to get us to 3. Realistically, that's as high as I'm going to get that skill. I'm not going to spend hours and hours swimming back and forth across a pond or a river or something trying to get it any higher. I don't think there's any books that will take you higher than 3 in swim skill. So let's do that first. We'll get the reading stuff done that I think might help us inside. Then we'll look at our gear. We'll sort that out after we've got that done. And then we'll head on in. So... yeah, I've only been inside the lair during a challenge run once. And I think I jumped into one just to kind of poke at it and look at it in a test world once. So I don't have a good, and I haven't done either in a long time, in months. So I have no idea what the current status of the dragons' lairs are. How densely populated they might be. Which versions of the dragons. I know you can get, I think, a range of none. Then it goes to like a baby dragon, and then I think a normal dragon, and an ancient dragon, or something like that, or an elder dragon. I know there's different things, so nah, I don't. I know the basic layout. I went through it in pretty good detail in another playthrough, so unless it's changed, I'm aware of how it's kind of laid out. If we survive that long and I kind of get stuck, then feel free to drop it into chat. But I've already been into one and cleared it out, so... I have updated the build. We are on the most recent build. What number? We're on 10902. Oh. How the hell am I on 10903? What? Interesting. Alright. Launcher only goes to 10902, but somehow I've got 10903. Huh. Alright, whatever. No idea what the 10903 update did. Because I can only see up details up to 10902, but whatever. It's fine. Yeah, so we know we have a dragon's lair nearby because standard swamps have the lowercase s in the name up here. Whereas dragon lairs have the capital S in the name. So it's always a 4 spaces, so a 2x2 box. That is what encompasses the dragon's lair territory. So these 4 spaces right here are dragon's lair territory. Whereas these 3 here are just standard swamps. So that's how you know. Then we have a gray F right over here. So if for some miracle we survive this, we're just going to trek through the forest or the plains or whatever, and we're going to go over to this one. Between the two of them, we should accomplish our goal of killing Magic and Mutant 728. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know. So we'll get there. I haven't seen that. I haven't actually gone into the map in a while, so I'll be stumbling around in it for a bit. But I know the basic structure, how they worked it out. Alright, so let's look at our skills in our books. Here's our book list. I would like to get some throwing skill, and I would like to get the swimming skill, which had better be here somewhere. Where'd my swimming book go? I had a swimming to 3. Where the heck? Now I'm going to be mad if my swimming book has disappeared on me. I'm standing right in the middle. Did I already do swimming to 3? I already did swimming to 3. I tossed it out. Never mind. So we already got swimming to 3. Didn't even look. So there you go. We got swimming to 3. We are going to work on some of these other ones, though. How much food do I have? Now that we're not a carnivore, we have some other options. Yeah, still not much food laying around, so we'll see what we can do. Do I have any other meat? I have 57 chunks of rotten meat. Problem being I'm no longer a saprivore either. We lost the saprivore trait. So I can't eat the rotten meat. We might have a food problem. But I guess we don't, because we're ignoring food in this run anyway. Food's been broken in this one for a while now. Okay, so let's just do some reading. I want to get throwing to 3. I don't care about the martial art. I don't care about piercing or electronics, cooking or survival. So yeah, just going to be throwing to 3, and then whatever spell work we want to improve before we head on in. So this shouldn't take too long. Yep, that is a mini nuke, alright. Hey, look at that. Dome light's been on the whole time. And we don't even care. Nope, never found the Black Dragon book. There's still lots of stuff in the Magiclysm set that we have not located. We took a look at several of the new things. We cleared the Goblin encampments. We cleared the Wizard or the Academy. Wizard's Tower in the cities we didn't go do, but on this particular playthrough, that would be a nightmare. Just because of the city, not necessarily because of the tower itself. But the ravening horde of super upgraded zombies in the city would make it a little tough. Nope. Not that one. Back to throwing. Just in case we need to throw a mini nuke, you know, one space. Okay, we're done with throwing skill. Next up. I don't need to carry the purifier around anymore. Not tired yet, huh? Interesting. So, aura of protection. Do. We have learned Aura of Protection. Where are you? Aura of Protection enhances or encases your whole body in a magical aura that protects you from the environment. Requires concentration, verbal, impeded by gloves. Spawn 0 auras of protection. Duration 1 minute and 40 for 675 mana. That'll be very, very helpful. Let's go ahead and cast one now. Protect me! Oh, need my hands free. See ya, Nodachi. There we go. Something about how the spell works just clicked. You gained a level. And it says... Oops. Doesn't say anything here about the aura. That seems weird. Shouldn't there be a... some kind of a... a reference for the aura? Oh, weapon held, aura of protection. There it is. Alright. So can I unwield it? Like, put it in my pocket? And am I still protected if I don't have it? And it's right there. An all-encompassing invisible layer of magical aura that protects you from the environment. Covers everything. Layer, outer aura. No encumbrance. And provides 15 environmental protection. Alright. So I've got 2, do I? Oh, I do. Yeah. Alright. So it's an item instead of an effect that is... Got it. Go away. Go away. So yes, that'll be useful for the dragon. We'll probably need to... what does that level up to? Max level 20, so it's going to increase the duration, and that's it. I can increase it by multiple of 5 times. Yeah, it was being worn. The first one I summoned was being worn, and then the second one, since I didn't know that's where it was, I did a second one and I put it in my hand because I was already wearing one. A level 2. Not sure how far I'll take this one. Not really a question of am I going to use the nuke. It's a question of will I be alive to use the nuke. Death will probably come suddenly. So if I get the opportunity and I'm sure I'm going to die no matter what else I try to do, then yeah, if I do take it in with me, we will definitely activate the nuke. We won't really get to see the effects, but we'll activate it. Just a matter of, do we get the opportunity? I sorta, nah, not really. Not well, on the upper level, sure, I could drop it, activate it, and run. But once I'm inside, I doubt I would be able. I don't know how the thing works. I don't know what kind of timer it uses or how long I can set it or anything else. So it's more a joke item than anything. So. Cooked meat rotten. Oh, yummy. Guess I'll have a toast 'em. I'm just about out of food. Okay, let's do some more aura protection. I think we'll do, let's see, what else would we need to raise? I'm not really worried about grotesque or bless. The lengths of time are so small, it's not really going to be effective for me to try to raise these to any appreciable degree. Dark Sight we'll be using, but we've got it up high enough already. Fireball, not really. Gravity Well, we've got up enough. Ice Spike again, enough. Cure Light, it's so expensive. Yeah, we're not going to be able to use all that much of our spells. They cost so much. So we'll try to save the mana for Aura of Protection, maybe Lesser Quantum Tunnels, and that's about it. I don't know how often I'll get to use the other ones. Yeah, I know. Synaptic is my favorite spell. Synaptic is the big one. Love Synaptic. Synaptic and Bless. You get those two on you, you're golden. Especially on a character built for speed to begin with. Alright, so let's we'll just do a little bit more on the protection one, and I think we'll call it good. Okay. Make any progress? Or, hey, we're up to 5. Look at that. 4 minutes and 10 seconds duration. That'll have to be good enough. I think that's as far as I'm going to take it. Well, we'll read enough to... Nothing else I care about, right? No, don't care about any of that. Alright, so... We'll read enough more just to get tired. Then we'll take off in the morning, or whenever we wake up. Still not tired, huh? Still not tired. Level 6. $15.36 and still not tired. What the heck? Guess I'll just say 4 hours and then interrupt it if I finally get tired. Finally. Level 7 with 1615 or 1655. I think that's good enough. Have our final toastum. How many MREs? Oh, I'm about to starve to death. Oh no. Alright, let's have a barbecue beef and a chicken entree. A couple of cookies. I think we'll call it good there. Eat some fried lizard folk. We'll see. We'll see. We're not a carnivore anymore, so... Why am I carrying around all these MREs if I'm never going to eat them? Either the wolf pack. Alright, we're awake again. See what we can do to get ourselves killed off here. So, got a pretty good full moon bonus for a few hours. Lights. Alright, let's look at some inventory. So, we'll drop to there. Definitely taking the Nadachi. I'm not changing out any of this gear. Gotta take the battle rifle with us. Got some reloads. Not gonna worry about the combat knife. Go ahead and take the baton in case we, for some reason, need to switch to bash damage. No Tailor's kit. No stethoscope. Oh, no. Yeah, I guess we'll keep it. Those. Gotta keep the rubber hose. Excuse me. Alright, so what are we looking at? 11.7 dodge. Right now we've got all of our stats are standardized. We have no big negatives going on. Yeah, so just under 12. And then we ditch the backpack and the rifle. Jump up to 13.9. Actually, is my clothes got stuff? They do, but it's weird the way the encumbrance shifts around. 12.6. 11.8. Alright, so between about 12 and 14, 15 is our dodge, which is good, but it's not going to protect us against the dragon, I don't think. Alright. Well, yeah, the goal is to die. All of my challenges, the goal is to die. I get to a certain point, I mean, if you want me to stay alive, I can do that. You'll all get insanely bored and stop watching because I'll just go squat in a corner somewhere. I mean, staying alive long ago lost its ability to entertain because I can do that forever ad nauseum. And we're running out of interesting places to go or things to do. I have all the stuff. RNG is going to drive me insane by just denying me the things that I'm interested in getting. It's just getting less and less likely that I'll ever see them. So there comes a point of diminishing returns where it just turns into watch Vorm drive around and not much else happens. So at a certain point, I usually just pull the plug and say, yeah, we're done. I try to build in endpoints to my challenges from the front, but a lot of times when I do that, RNG just starts slapping me around and prevents me from ever actually finding the building I'm trying to find or finding the items I said I was going to find or so on. And it just gets really boring. So when I'm rolling around with mini nukes and a fully armed Humvee and scads of mutations and bionics and weaponry and all that stuff, there's just not that much game in the end game, unfortunately. So if there were more content geared to the higher end of the game, it'd be different, but it's pretty scarce. So do we take this in with us? 50 pounds. So we got 12 strength now. We got plenty of weight. We still got 37 or 27 pounds available, so I guess we'll take the mini nuke with us. If we have to, we'll leave it behind and bring out whatever we find, but there's not gonna be anything in there I'm gonna want to loot short of, I don't know, magic books or spells or weapons, I guess. But It probably... The swimming thing is really weird. I think even without the mini nuke, I would still sink. So we'll show you. You'll see. The swimming thing is going to be a nightmare. But that's what the magical summon floating disc is for. We'll see. All right, let's go head into the swamp, and we'll see if first if we can get killed just by the lizard folk. So maybe they'll do it. Hey bunnies, how you doing? Oh, that's right. I got vision now, don't I? Look at that. Look at that. We got vision. Which one is that? I forget. That's infrared? Yeah, that's infrared vision. So, alright, lizard folk. I know you're in there. Oh, he's casting spells on himself. He's hostile. You coming to get me? Alright. What the hell is this bunny coming to get me? What are you doing, bunny? Trying to fight lizard folks. Here they come them bunnies again. Alright, first test against lizard folk. So, here we go. Tall, powerful reptilian humanoid with muscular tail whose skin is covered in dark gray-green scales. They are tribal and tend to be found in caves and near water, especially in areas inhabited by dragons and verms. They aren't particularly hostile, though they don't care for outsiders and are highly dangerous when provoked. While they usually prefer to fight with their great clubs, they are equally ferocious with their sharp teeth and claws. Sounds good. Let's see if he can land a blow with that club. If he can, we're in trouble. Oh, or I could just one-shot him with a sneak attack critical hit. Oops. Oh, man. That was anticlimactic. Of course, that's not the thing that I think is going to kill us. Yeah, that would be ninjutsu's sneak attack bonus with a critical hit with a +1 nodachi. Where's some deep water? So, dive into the water? Yes, we're sinking like a rock. Get out of the water. Alright, let's fight some of these guys. I don't want a great club. I don't want a great club. So do these guys, do they make good? Oh, I can't even do that. I don't have the plastic sheet with me. So we're getting near to the thing. Oh, but I wanted to show, so this is deep water to my right. So even if I leave the mini nuke, it's not just the mini nuke, it's all this other stuff. I mean, I'm going to sink no matter what. Just the armor alone is going to easily make me sink. I could drop everything else. So inventory to here. Drop. Whatever. A million items on the ground. Still going to sink. So, drop the weapon. Still going to sink. So, I'm going to sink no matter what. I'd basically have to get damn near naked. I can only wear a couple of pieces of clothing and still be able to swim. So, it's not really just the mini nuke that's causing a problem. Alright, grab it all. Wielding it up. I mean, with 3 swimming skill, I might be able to wear socks, underwear, and maybe a t-shirt. So, yeah. We're going to have problems with the swimming thing no matter what. We'll try to avoid the deep water where we can. Yeah, it's a little crowded now. Well, it was crowded. So this is smoke and fog kind of covering the area here. Good old 117 crits. Alright, so the lizard folk are not posing any kind of a threat, so no problem there. We got 2 holes we can hop down. Oh, those are shelters. Those aren't the entrance. There it is. Alright, so that's the entrance to the dragon's actual dragon lair. Oh, somebody's shooting at me. Go hide behind the walls. Your folk hunter was shooting at me. Beer strap. Yeah, it's using a bit. We're heading down anyway. So now we got gators. Are they actually gonna follow me? Hey, they followed me. Cool. Gator can get through. Look at that. Full bar. Full bar. And a bite wound. Nice. Crocodile got me good. I don't know if I brought enough antibiotic or the new thing, antiseptic. Come on now. I'm trying to antiseptic my face. Zombie made it down here? Whole bunch of zombies made it down here. Ooh, spell jug. What the hell are you doing down here? Wasn't expecting to meet Skelljugs here. We'll go straight to the bottom. I think most of this... Whoops. What I should have tested is, can I get naked and still carry the Nodachi while swimming? Let's test that. Drop here. All the other things. Alright, so we're in our naked state. We're naked with a Nodachi. Please tell me I can swim. Hey, look at that. What's my dodge? 17.5. Alright. Can I wear just my... No way can I wear the survivors. How about... Start with just a flame suit. Yep, can wear the flame suit. About the hood. Yep. The army helmet? Yep. Feel good. Wow, it's more stuff than I thought I'd get away with. Oh, there we sank. Alright, so we're okay up to there, huh? So the suit, which will get ripped off me real quick when I get hit. The hood and the pads. Yeah, I'm getting more than I expected, too, out of the Swim 3. I do have a... Well, this is misleading because I have a whole crapload of mutations that give me swimming bonuses. But you can swim more effectively because of your broad paws. And I also had... What else? Padded feet? Nope, not the feet. Rodent tail? No. Maybe the other thing got mutated off me. Thought I had a couple of things that were giving me bonuses there. The good old why Vorm died command. That's a different game. Different game. Command for a different time. So, yeah, there's no way we could wear the survivor suit or the backpack or anything. But if we can at least tool around and explore without sinking constantly and map this in at least, that's helpful. Something's making noise. Crocagator, and I'm naked. I want my sneak attack. There we go. You bite the crocodile with your fangs for 4 damage. Whoop. As long as I can get the couple of attacks in, we're okay. You two. Whoop. That one up. Moving a little too fast. Alright, so we got the double stairs up. We got a quad stair up. Trying to remember which was which. One of them leads to the... I want to say these lead... They're the pipelines that go between the levels. So I dropped down a bunch. We have to actually go up to the middle layers to get to the good stuff. And I think these are the treasure ones. The double ones. Something like that. But we're gonna look around a bit and then I'll decide where to go. Skeletal shocker. Zombies. Pretty sure that is also one of the treasure sites right there. We got something up here. Man, I didn't want to get dazed. Alright, let's get back here. Wait a short bit. Cast. Let's try an ice spike on it. Oh, that's right. I'm assuming I can drop this and not lose it in the water. That would be pretty rude. Drop it right here. Yeah. Cast. Ice spike. Almost dead. Hey, not cool. I didn't take damage from killing a skeletal shocker with a sword? Alright. Yeah, that's one of the main ones. Down we go, down we go, down. Oh yeah. 5 damage. 37 damage. But I can't see him. Hilarious. Damn guys don't they don't swim so good. We're just gonna leave him. He's not going to be able to move much. No. So, another of the main pipelines, I believe. Yes. Alright, we're going to go ahead and... You're afraid? The fear dissipates. Nauseous? Weakness? Weakness is normal. That's... Interesting. That took me up one level. I think this is the level with the dragons. Great Club, Barbed Javelin, Loincloths, a lot of dead lizard folk, Platinum. I want to say this is the level that has the dragon. One up from the bottom. Alright, so that one and that one we know about. Not quite done exploring the top section, but we got the rest mapped in. The non-stop transitions between shallow and deep water that drives me nuts. Just the constant having to select yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Alright. Section 1. There. Like I said, just thing I dislike the most. How many yes no's do I have to answer for the same damn area? Black pudding? I have no idea how tough black puddings are. I guess not very. Bunch of nothing. Really stepped into frightful presence. Oh. So we got a dragon around here somewhere? Whoa! Bammo! Black Dragon Wormly. Alright, so hitting the torso, Black Dragon Wormling. That's the dragon's breath. I got to drop. Odachi, cast. Aura protection. Alright, we got the aura off. Now I don't have my weapon on though. Alright, 15.4 dodge. Torso hammered already. Grab the Nodachi. Ouch. So he didn't have a problem hitting me, huh? 15 dodge. Hit for 45. Hit for 39, and down he goes. Dragon's dead. If that's the only one. Wormling is the baby one. That's the little tiny one. So, no acid resistance. We got hit by the dragon breath from range, and then we put up the aura of protection. I guess that's the closest I could get to acid resistance. Oh, I know it is. I'm aware.